Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And we find out a lot about teams at this stage of the year, Greg. It becomes pretty clear where the soft spots are.
Yeah, this is where the general managers earn their keep. There's plenty of time until the trade deadline when there's a clear issue. A GM's got to start working the phones and address it.
Here's Gill, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The pass to Gill. Jackson with the screen. Gill misses. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Passes to Z. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gill against Parker. Trent, a screen on Parker. Here's Gill over Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Kendall Gill's athleticism and versatility are really solid. He's a guy who can play a lot of positions, and I think he's an outstanding scorer.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Turner. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And it's Parker in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Here's Brandon. Here's Serbiak. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Serbiak. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Brandon. Here's Trent. The pass to Gill. Clock at 6. Passes it to Brandon. Shoots over Turner. Brandon's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Gill misses. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Robinson. There's the 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Jackson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Serbiak. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Over to the left wing. Tries again. Gill misses.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Turner dishes to Robinson. Duncan trying to break loose, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Robinson's got 12 points in the game. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Here's Brandon. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Szczerbiak. Shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 17. Outside Robinson. Lets it go with the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Brandon. Last game with 30 points. Passes it to Szczerbiak. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
All sorts of time. For San Antonio, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Here's Brandon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Szczerbiak. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brandon to stop the drought. Szczerbiak, no block. See the pass to Parker. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. Parker's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Spurs making a change here. Bowen's checked in. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And here is Turner. Pass to Z. Lets the 3 fly. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists in the game. Z's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Screen by Smith. Here's Strickland. That shot off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Jackson, a screen on Turner. Here's Strickland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Duncan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Count it from 12. Duncan's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Peeler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Strickland. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Strickland following the basket by Tim Duncan. Shoots over Turner, and that one goes long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Stoudemire gets it to go.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Minnesota.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Strickland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's C. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropper.
To the right side. Here's Stoudemire. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Tim Duncan picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Stoudemire. Rose, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Tony Parker. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mays checked in. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to May. And he goes in for the dunk.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Strickland, covered by Duncan. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Turner for three. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after Steven Jackson hitting the three. Jackson passes to Brandon. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Left side Jackson from past the arc. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Kevin Willis is checked in for San Antonio. Minnesota also with the sub. Gary Trent's checked in for Smith. Here's Brandon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Szczerbiak buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, how about the range there from Szczerbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Ginobili outside. The tray. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. The NBA draft is in the summer, but Greg, we already know who the first overall pick is going to be. A kid named LeBron James.
Yeah, we've known that for a couple of years now. He's been on every magazine cover. LeBron's a special player, almost magic-like when it comes to passing with size.
Here's Turner, and the Spurs scoring again.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
San Antonio with the rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Brandon. Turner covering. Tipped away. Here's Szczerbiak. And nothing is falling for him right now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Z's checked in for the Spurs. Kerr comes in for Manu Ginobili. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gill. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Z, good. Z's got 13.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Jackson. Duncan comes in for Kevin Willis. And Parker's subbed in for Kerr. Here's Z. After the basket by Minnesota. Here's Duncan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Duncan's got 25 points in the game.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three. Szczerbiak, no luck.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That one good for two. Parker's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
Gill the pass to Brandon. Jacks up a three, and the basket by Szczerbiak. Szczerbiak's got 8 here in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Duncan tried to break loose. Wasted no time on that one.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, sinking the outside shot.
Here's Brandon. Turner covering. Here's Szczerbiak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Robinson, that's good.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Here's Brandon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trent, a screen on Parker. He takes it in. Gill kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Szczerbiak. San Antonio with the rebound. Z's got 15 rebounds here tonight. It's good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Z. He's coming off a 40-point game against Portland.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
The Timberwolves shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Szczerbiak. From the line, it's rebounded by Z.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's good. Robinson's got 19 points.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Szczerbiak. Shot from the wing. He can't get it to go. Here's Z. Outside Robinson. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
Here's Strickland. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I love how quick Szczerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Parker outside, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Strickland. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Zerbiak, beyond the arc, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Parker's shot is off.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
2 points. That one goes.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Parker in the corner, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Spurs making a switch here. Owens checked in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes it to Bowen. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. From the wing. Bank shot. No good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
For San Antonio, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Tony Parker. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Stolen away. Here's Bowen, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Spurs. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Count it.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Strickland following the bucket by the Spurs. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to the wing. Pass to Slater. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Stoudemire. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
"12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock is at 3. They need this. The rebound by the Spurs. Turner for 3. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duncan. And it's Parker in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his third assist on the night.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
Minnesota shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. And the pass to Szczerbiak. Floats one. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Turner with the slam.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Brandon. No points in the game yet for him. Trent outside. Pass to Szczerbiak. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker left side. From downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Szczerbiak. To halt the run. Drained for 2 points. Szczerbiak's got 22 points. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the wing right side. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Here's Szczerbiak. Sinks the three-pointer. 25 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Z. Shoots the three, and it's good on the assist by Parker. 29 points for Z.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
There's the pass to Gill. Passes it to Szczerbiak. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and Szczerbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Ginobili with the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Traps in the tray. Bowen's got his second bucket of the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the middle, here's Gill. Trying to get open is Trent. And that one's good, Gill. Gill's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Bowen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
A different look now for San Antonio. Willis, he checked in for Duncan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Turner. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Gill with a screen on Kerr. Pass to Szczerbiak. Takes a 3. And Willis pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by Ginobili.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gill, the pass to Szczerbiak. Jackson down low. He's covered by Willis. 6 on the shot clock. Strickland. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Left side Rose. Just his first attempt. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Strickland. The pass to Zerbiak. Puts it up from 12. Here's Jackson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. For San Antonio, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Kerr, one of the best three-point marksmen in the NBA. His form, release, efficiency, perfect.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Strickland passes to Zerbiak. And again, unable to change momentum here. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Poked away. Ginobili with the steal. Passes it to Bowen. Now here's Kerr. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nailed from three-point land. Ginobili's got 9 points here in the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gill against Ginobili. Gill misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Ginobili missing from long range. There's the double team with Ginobili. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Gill. Misses and the dry spell continues.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Good on the three-point shot. Ginobili's got 18 points.
Playing at such a frenetic pace, when Manu drops that pull-up, there's nothing the defense can do about that.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The Timberwolves shooting at disastrous 25% from the field so far. Here's Strickland, defended by Kerr. Strickland passes to Zerbiak. Drives to the hoop. Knocked away. Now here's Ginobili. 1 points in the game. Rose, good.
Ginobili is such a solid passer. Drops a dime whenever he can for a ready shooter.
Here's Gill. He's got 6. Feeds it to Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
You know, you talk about perfect shooting form. Kerr has exactly that. Textbook.
Here's Strickland following the three-pointer by San Antonio. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Shoots it. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got 5 assists in the game. Rose has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Strickland. Pass to Zerbiak. Screen by Smith. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good pre-work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
Kerr's shot is good.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 35 seconds left in the third. And there's the pass to Szczerbiak. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's the three. And Willis pulls it down. Willis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Kerr. He's got 9. Gets it off. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's McLeod. And here is Lopez. Passes to May. Here's Slater, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Z. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Z. Here's San Antonio. On the wing, Turner. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to May. Lopez with the ball. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLeod. Turner covering. And Lopez has it in the corner. Over Duncan. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Turner for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's McLeod. Here's May. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Lopez. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. On the wing, Turner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Duncan's got 27 points.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
Here's McLeod. Turner covering. Lopez right side. Stoudemire setting the pick for Lopez. Shot to stop the run. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Turner. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Peeler. Right wing. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Here's San Antonio. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Stoudemire. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Gary Trent's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nice move. Here's May. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on both. Here's Turner. Passes it to Z. The 3. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Shoots from the baseline. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Robinson. And it's good in the assist by Parker. And that's now 24 points for Robinson.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter. And he's happy to let him know that he is right there.
Here's McLeod. May passes to Trent. Five on the clock. Pass to McLeod. From beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson with it. Parker outside. Pass to Z. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the pass to McLeod. Looking to end the run. That shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now. Turner for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McLeod passes to Trent. Duncan with the block. Here's Z. Duncan outside. Pass to Z. From deep three-point range. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Minnesota with it, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Pass to Trent. Here's Peeler. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to May. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And the Spurs with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's good from long range.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's McLeod following the three-pointer by San Antonio. to the left wing. Now the pass to Slater. To the right side. Passes it to McLeod. They could use a bucket. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's San Antonio now. On the wing, Turner. And it's San Antonio with another.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Minnesota shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's McLeod. Turner covering and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Trent passes to McLeod. Here's Peeler, covered by Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. Jumps up, and Turner with the slam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's McLeod. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Z.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Serbiak following the basket by Tim Duncan. Shoots over Willis, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Parker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Serbiak up top, all alone. Nice spin off the left rim and in. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Now here's Parker, pass to Rose, the 15-footer, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
From past the arc, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you